Hey, this is Joshua Stern with Keller Williams. Another beautiful spring day here in Salt Lake City. We're right next to a little park called Hidden Valley, which is real close to Sugar House Park, and figured it was a great day to talk about short sales. And this question really is something that a lot of the buyers ask me when we first meet, and that is, what's the best way to land a short sale, to actually get one? And the first thing I got to tell you is, if you're not the primary offer, if you're not the first offer in there, odds are you're not probably going to get the property. And so what I want you to think about is how it could be that you have access to these properties, these short sales, really right as they come on the market, because you want to have an agreement between the seller to submit your offer in as the first offer. That's the primary offer. And of course, the agreement that you have between the seller and yourself, if you're a buyer, is still subject to third party. But if you're the first offer in, that means you're the only offer that's going to be submitted to that particular lender at that time. That helps ensure your success. Now, if you're not the first offer, you're what's called a backup offer. And a lot of people hesitate to write offers on short sales that already have an offer in primary position. But having done so many short sales myself, I can tell you that it is very common that buyers will have found another property at the same time as they had an offer in on a short sale. Why? Because they don't want to wait around forever. If another great deal comes up and they can buy it today, they're going to try to lock in at the interest rates. And so even if you have a primary offer, as long as there's not more than, say, 2 other offers in addition to that primary, always ask the agent how many offers are in on it, by the way. As long as there's not 2 more backup offers, I would say go ahead and write a backup offer. And when you write a backup offer, don't mentally move into the house. Don't marry the house, because it doesn't mean you're going to get it. It just means that you're putting your intention to purchase on paper, and you also need to include a backup addendum with that. So make sure you talk to your agent. If you don't have a backup addendum, you're not going to be officially in a backup position. So the other thing that I told you is make sure that you have priority access to these properties. So there are some agents out there, our team does this. We've got a VIP buyer profiling system that takes down your exact home buying criteria. It enters it into a special computer system that ensures that you have access to these properties literally as they come up on the market, and that's one of the best ways to ensure that you can lock up primary position. Don't forget to get a pre-approval letter, because banks will not respond to your offer without a pre-approval letter. They may not ask for it immediately up front, but I guarantee you the banks require a pre-approval letter or a pre-qualification letter. So just get one. It doesn't cost you anything. The other thing to consider is patience. Short sales require a lot of patience. On average, from the time an offer is submitted, a primary offer is submitted, it would take on average about 90 days for a bank to respond to you. So be patient. Don't expect that you're going to get a lot of information. It takes a month just to be able to get a negotiator assigned sometimes. Now, they can go quicker than that, but I'd say 90 days is a good rule of thumb. They can also go much longer than this. It just depends if there's more than one mortgage that the agent's having to negotiate with. Get yourself a good agent who will stay ahead of the process. A good agent should be updating, getting updates from the other agent that they have the offer in on at least once every 2 weeks. They don't want to be annoying, but they certainly need to stay in front of the process so the other agent, the listing agent who's representing the short sale client, knows that you're still interested. And that's very important. The other thing is keep looking. You know, I call it dating. Go and date as many short sales as you want. You can write more than one offer if you need to. Just don't get married until you get the keys. There's another short sale moment for you.